Hey guys, this is your girl Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I am back with another YouTube video. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, the topic that we are going to be talking about today is the return of the spouses. The return of the spouses. And so, the title for this video is They Will Be Knocking at Your Door with a New Mind and Voice on Their Lips. They will be knocking at your door with a new mind and sound on their lips. And so early this morning, it probably was, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, even 6 o'clock this morning. I heard this loud knocking at my door. Okay. Now, this could have been a real thing. I don't really know, but I heard a very loud knocking, but I chose to ignore the knocking. And so, maybe an hour or two later, when I decided to get up and start my day, I heard the Lord say a few things. And so the first thing he said is their own voice. Okay. Their own voice. And so what the Lord is saying with this, when the God ordained spouses, when the kingdom spouses return, they are coming with the voice of the Lord, the voice that the Lord is going to put in them. Right now, many of you guys may be separated from your spouses, and the enemy has their voice right now. They may be saying things like, I don't want you. You're not the one for me. I don't want to be with you. I'm going to be with this person. I'm going to be with that person. They may be saying everything under the sun that says that they don't want any part of you. Okay. But when God decides to have this encounter with them, they are going to be coming back with the voice of the Lord, and that is their real voice. So they are returning, talking the way that they should be talking to you, saying the things to you that God wants them to say. This could be, in the form of apologies, talking about the future, so on and so forth. But they are coming back with a different voice. Okay. And so the second thing that I heard was their own mind. And so for many of you guys, you may know that, these prodigals, the enemy has their mind right now. Okay, so these people, they are not even thinking straight. They are walking in a spirit of confusion. They are walking in a spirit of double-mindedness. And God is saying when they return to you, they are going to be in their right mind. God is lifting up the spirit of confusion off their mind. He's doing away with the double mindedness. Okay, so they are coming back with the mind and the voice of the Lord. Okay, so they're going to be thinking right and they are going to be speaking right. Okay, when the Lord gets ready to send them back, and when they come, they're going to be knocking at your door, speaking and thinking the way they should be. Okay. And so the next thing that I heard was rejection. And so for many of you guys, you have been rejected by your God ordained spouse. And this is because they are in a prodigal state of mind. And so when you think about the prodigal son, when he decided that he wanted his inheritance from his father, he went out into the world and decided to live the world's way. And so everything that his father represented, you may as well say he rejected that life. He wanted to go out and create a life of his own, which was a life filled with destruction and just all these worldly things that was not a part of God. okay? And so, like I said, many of you guys have been rejected, but the Lord is going to lift that spirit of rejection off of you. And you will know this when your spouse returns back to you, okay? And so the Lord wants you guys to pray against the spirit of rejection. And so the next thing I heard was fear. Many of you guys may be still in fear, even though the Lord has told you He's going to restore your God ordained love story. He's going to restore the marriage. You are still in fear because of the rejection. And the Lord is saying there is no need to fear because the promise is already yours, okay? The promise is already yours. So pray against the spirit of rejection and pray against the spirit of fear because neither spirit is a spirit of God. God is going to do this thing. No word of His will ever fail, okay? God is a faithful God. He knows your heart, He knows what He's doing. We have to trust in the voice of the Lord, okay? We have to trust in what He is showing us and what He is telling us, okay? And so when the prodigal son returned home, as you guys know, he was walking a different walk. He was talking in a different way. The Lord had did something different within him. And so for many of these spouses that's returning, the Lord is doing something different. So the Lord is telling you there is no need to fear and there is no need to hold on to the rejection because those things are over and done with, okay? And so the last thing that the Lord shared with me, He gave me a vision of it was one couple, it was two people. They were toasting. They had champagne glasses in their hands and they were toasting. Usually when people are toasting, they are celebrating something good. So the Lord is telling you guys, get ready to celebrate because of what I am about to do. Prepare for the celebration because your spouse is coming home. And when they come home, they are going to be coming with a different mind and a new tune on their lips. Believe what God is telling you. He is going to do it. So when your spouse comes knocking, do not ignore that knock because the Lord is sending them back in a very different way. And that is going to be with the mind and the voice of Christ. This is your girl, Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I will talk with you guys next time.